Morning, mate.
That's a noisy entrance. I've got you a gift.
What is it?
This is Nature's Muesli Bar. They're dried figs.
Figs?
Yeah. I mean, you'll fart like a trooper, but they're fantastic.
That's all right. You'll be riding behind me. I seem to already be covered in complete shit. You know, I actually got a mud guard.
Did you?
Well, it's in a box at home because I haven't had time to put it on. That's why I'm covered in mud.
I'm glad you wore white socks as well.
They're not very waterproof.
White overshoes, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all up your back. You're a mess. Even your Super GoPro.
Yeah.
Your 360 that goes 180 because of the other bits on your chest. It's all covered in mud. You need to clean that, fella.
So, back out on the mountain bike today with Captain. Indeed. VO2 max session last night on the turbo, so my legs are feeling a little bit soft, a little bit wobbly. Trying to get as much time on the mountain bike as possible this year. I need to become one with the bike. So nothing too technical today. We're sticking to the woods and the little trails and tow paths. But it is actually harder than you think because it's so muddy, so thick. You're sort of always engaging your core, wobbling around on the bike and trying to stay upright the whole time. Trying to keep my heart rate in zone 2. Someone was asking, I mentioned 170 beats a minute a couple of days ago and confused people a bit. 170 beats a minute is my heart rate cap on zone 2 rides. So that's the absolute maximum before I hit threshold, and then I'm doing some real damage.
I think we go down there.
We've gone the wrong way. Zone 2 heart rate is actually 140 beats a minute, but I can't always stick to that perfectly. Is this it? I don't know. Looks like someone's driveway. I think it is a driveway. Nice house.
It's not my place.
Says 5 miles an hour speed limit. Wild boy. Viewers, yeah.
Yeah, so hey viewers.
They're inside here.
Okay, hi viewers inside there.
They're really small.
So riding with Francis is sort of like riding with a sumo guy. Not that he's heavy set, but...
Where are you going with this?
No, because when you're riding on a show, you hear behind you go, hoi, hoi, hoi. Watch out, there's a tree. You need taller boots, ladies. Your friend's got taller boots.
I wasn't expecting this.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Oh, you don't care, look at you.
No, exactly, already covered in it.
Oh, you gotta wait. You gotta wait a while.
This is quite nice, Captain. I haven't seen the sun in about 3 weeks. I mean, really, if you go back through my videos, I don't think there's a single day where I've ridden in the sun. So, finally, it's basically summer.
Francis, this is the trail of sludge.
Yeah, I did my training the other week.
Oh, the sludge training.
Yeah, the sludge, yeah.
It's not good. All right, we'll push on and see what happens, hey?
This is a quick intermission to say that this video is sponsored by Pedalsure. Pedalsure provide me all of my insurance for my road bikes and my mountain bike as well. And they wanted me to remind you, my audience, that they also cover off-road bikes too. It's a really good thing to have peace of mind when you're out on the trails, which can be quite slippery at this time of year. So if you need bike insurance for mountain bike, road, triathlon, city bike, then link down below to their website. Thank you Pedalsure for sponsoring this video.
Oh.
The foot is stuck. Oh, it's not good.
Oh shit.
Section is the ride of 1,000 gates.
How many gates actually are there?
7.
Oh, okay. Not so bad.
Well,
They always exaggerate
I know,
things
but-
in mountain biking, right?
Well, maybe it's more, but that's 1. Okay,
Okay,
this
we've
is
done
2.
one, alright, yeah.
Can you name the 7 dwarfs?
Can I name the 7 dwarfs? Bashful, sleepy, grumpy.
3.
Well, Captain, do you want to see something cool?
Yeah, we'll do the dwarfs later.
Because I've forgotten them.
There's only 3 you got.
I've been peer pressured by my viewers,
Yeah.
so I finally got one of these.
What is it?
Little upgrade.
Hey!
What that means is you can't crash on descents anymore at all.
Never a crash.
Not into bushes, not off the edge of cliffs.
Fantastic.
You're completely 100% safe because it lowers your centre of gravity and you just can't crash. I'm now going to be well fast.
Gate number 2. We're just been through gate number 3 and it's an epic ride to gate number 4. Let's go. We're here.
You've just locked us into a pen
Yeah, with a killer horse.
with a killer horse.
No, it's so cold, even the horses shrink. Hello.
What's the difference between a donkey and a pony?
Well, a donkey's a different breed. A pony's just a young horse.
Oh.
You ass. Number 7.
Doc.
Doc, bashful, sleepy, happy, and
Yeah.
that's enough.
Yeah.
So
She doesn't always count, does she? Fucking Narnia. Cheers, Captain. I'm gonna go home and install my mud guard in front of my bike
Why?
so I don't look like this every ride.
Okay, you're really muddy.
It might save my bike from a bit of maintenance as well because
Can I borrow your-
I seem to be abusing it.
Look at Francis's back and look at his beautiful tight bottom. Oh my lordy, what a shambles.
The dropper post is not the only upgrade that I've made to my bike in the last couple of days. I've also changed my brake pads because in 3 weeks I've gone through a whole set. So I had in organic brake pads, which I know they're fantastic for stopping power, but they clearly wear out quite quickly because I am a massive mountain bike chopper and I'm on the brakes too much. But I have been doing some quite big hours on the bike and riding through mud and grit and rain. So yeah. I'm now using metallic ones. The guys at the shop told me the braking won't be quite as good, but they're going to last a lot longer, especially to get through winter. And Captain was saying that he replaces his every couple of months anyway. So I guess on a mountain bike, you're just putting the bike through a lot more strain than you would on a nice road descent where you know every turn and you know you don't need to be on the brakes a lot of the time. There's a lot of other things in mountain biking that just catch you off guard and you end up having to use the brakes a lot more. Over time, that will get better and I'll get a bit more life out of them. The other thing, posted that ridiculous picture on the internet of me look like I've been in the trenches, and these guys sent me a mud guard. Mad Max, anyone? I'm gonna make sure I have this on for my next ride and hopefully not get covered in quite as much crap. Love them or hate them, mud guards do work.
Well, update on my training. I was still very unfit. That moment when you expect 2 weeks of training to make you fly on the roads and it's not actually the reality of it.
Hey, adaptation doesn't happen for 3 weeks.
I know, but it's so hard when you expect it to happen and then you go out on the road and you're like, oh! And everyone was smiling today. It's very rare that you go out and there's people that smile back at you.
It's because the sun was out.
Yeah, I know.
So, training update for anyone who may be interested. For people who don't know, I'm racing the Cape Epic in October. I'm pretty much starting from scratch in terms of training. Got a pretty good Zone 2 base. I've been doing loads of steady rides over the last couple of years, but no structured training since 2015. We worked out my lactate threshold after a lactate test at 290 watts, and we're coming up to a month on Coach Ken's plan. Loose training goal at the minute is to get my threshold a little bit higher. So, I've been doing some VO2 max intervals. I have now done 2 sessions, and those involve riding 2-minute intervals at 340 watts each. You can see the breakdown if you go onto my Strava, because all of my Zwift rides auto-upload to my Strava. So if you want to see a breakdown of the whole session, there's quite a long warm-up, and if you wanted to do it yourself, you can rip it from there. VO2 max intervals are an interesting one because essentially you're just accumulating time in a training zone. So in essence, you can split up the durations kind of how you want. 2-minute intervals at 340 watts are actually very easy to deal with mentally because they're only 2 minutes long. The first minute is over before you know it, and you really don't hit a point where it's excruciating amounts of lactic or anything like that. So they're very bearable, and I'm still able to do rides like today, which was 3 hours on the mountain bike, the morning after doing them in the evening before. We are going to review my training as it's coming up to a month in a few days' time. I'll record some of the call and let you guys know what Ken thinks about what I've been doing. I'm going to end today's video here. It's actually kind of weird seeing sun coming in through the window. I really needed some sun. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.